What's it like sailing with Disney Cruise Line? We sailed aboard Disney Fantasy for a 7 night cruise to Norway and Bruges. From her Art Deco inspired interiors to the entertainment, dining, and overall atmosphere, we wanted to discover what makes Disney Cruise Line so magical. So let's dive into everything that Disney Fantasy has to offer.
Disney Fantasy, part of Disney Cruise Line, is the second ship in the Disney Dream fleet. She was christened on March 1st, 2012, by Mariah Carey, the Queen of Christmas, and entered service later that month on March 31st, 2012.
Disney Fantasy primarily sails the Caribbean and Bahamas, with most itineraries lasting 3 to 7 nights from Port Canaveral. As of 2025, she has embarked on her first European season, starting with the Mediterranean sailings before repositioning to Northern Europe. Her European deployment began with sailing to the Greek islands, visiting Santorini, Rhodes, Mykonos, and Chania, then visiting Barcelona and Civitavecchia, France, Spain, and Malta afterwards, before departing Barcelona for a repositioning cruise to Southampton, where she then visited Northern Europe, including Norway, Northern Spain, and the British Isles.
This trip marked our first time sailing with Disney Cruise Line, something that had long been both mine and Alfie's bucket list. Mostly mine, as I've always admired their ships, designs which I like to describe as modern White Star liners with a touch of Disney magic. When we saw the Disney Fantasy docked in Southampton alongside the Celebrity Apex, we exchanged a look, admired her beauty, and said, "Fudge it, let's do it." Originally, we had booked a 7 night cruise to the British Isles, which included stops in Cove, Liverpool, Greenock, and Portland. However, the day before sailing, we received an email notifying us about the port changes due to bad weather along the British Isle coast. Our itinerary was altered from the British Isles to Norway. Our new ports of call included Haugesund instead of Cove, Olden instead of Liverpool, Stavanger in place of Greenock, and Bruges replacing Portland. While some passengers were disappointed by the change, we embraced it with open arms. Experiencing a Disney ship sailing into Norway made the trip even more magical than we could have ever imagined.
Disney Fantasy spans 14 passenger decks. Her exterior design evokes the grandeur of classic ocean liners from the early 20th century. She's nostalgic, magic, and majestic, blending timeless elegance with Disney touches. The heart of the fantasy is undoubtedly her grand atrium, featuring a glamorous Art Deco interior crowned by an Art Nouveau chandelier made from over 60,000 Swarovski crystals. Her design beautifully balances classic style with modern amenities, creating a ship that feels both playful and beautiful. It's no wonder we nicknamed her our Pretty Penny.
Accommodations aboard the Disney Fantasy are among the most innovative and luxurious at sea, each meticulously crafted for comfort and relaxation for guests of all ages. The ship offers 4 main stateroom categories: inside, ocean view, veranda, and concierge. Though there are 4 categories overall, they fall into 2 main grades. The first includes the core accommodations: interior, deluxe ocean view, family ocean view, deluxe ocean view with navigator's veranda, deluxe ocean view with veranda, and family ocean view with veranda. These staterooms are purpose built for families, accommodating 3 to 5 guests. Most feature split bathrooms for easy sharing, underbed storage, and pull down beds that seamlessly transition from day to night. True to Disney's legacy, every stateroom tells a story. Subtle design touches and original artwork celebrate beloved Disney films and characters, creating a sense of wonder while maintaining a refined nautical style. Guests enjoy luxury bedding, signature bath products, and thoughtful amenities, such as on-demand Disney movies, 24-hour room service, and the dedicated care of a stateroom host. The next grade is concierge, the most exclusive experience on board. This includes the concierge family veranda, concierge one-bedroom suite, concierge royal suite, and at the very top, the concierge family tower suite. Guests in these accommodations receive every benefit offered in the standard staterooms, along with a range of elevator perks that define the concierge experience. Concierge suites feature premium down duvets, custom pillow options, and plush robes and slippers for use throughout the cruise. Complimentary 24-hour basic surf Wi-Fi, 1 device per guest, is also included. Concierge guests enjoy access to private spaces such as the Concierge Lounge, a tranquil, elegant retreat offering complimentary snacks, non-alcoholic beverages, and cocktails during select hours. From the lounge, guests can step into an exclusive outdoor terrace featuring premium seats and sweeping ocean views. Concierge service begins well before you set sail. Up to 130 days before departure, guests may contact the concierge team to pre-arrange their perfect voyage. These includes port adventures, adult exclusive dining, spa treatments, and celebration planning. Once on board, the experience continues with priority check-in and boarding, a private welcome reception, and personalized assistance throughout the cruise.
On Disney Fantasy, passengers can enjoy a diverse selection of dining venues offering something for every taste. Whilst we have a full dining review on our channel, here's an overview on what's on offer. There are 3 main dining rooms that you rotate through each night: Royal Court, Animated Palette and Enchanted Garden, but elsewhere on the ship you'll find Palo, Remy, Cove Cafe, Vista Cafe, Flo's Cafe, Ice Cream, Cabanas, Sweet on You, Preludes, and refreshment stations outside Buena Vista Theatre and Ooh La La. There's also lots of places to grab a drink around the ship, including Bon Voyage, Currents, the beverage stations on the pool deck, Waves Bar, Cove Bar, Meridian, D Lounge, La Piazza, Ooh La La, The Tube, Skyline, and O'Gills.
During our cruise, we sampled a variety of dishes, and like usual, here are our top picks from the cruise. First up, my top 5 favourites from the trip. 5th place, mango soup. 4th place, lamb shank. 3rd place, roast chicken. 2nd place, pumpkin and coconut curry. My lord, that was gorgeous. And 1st place, Angus beef. Where can you go wrong?
Now for my top 5. 5th place, vegetable samosa. 4th place, fettuccine pasta. 3rd place, chicken tenders and fries. 2nd place, noodle stir fry. And in 1st place, of course, the lobster ravioli. We couldn't rank Remy in this list just because it was superior to anything else we've ever had at sea, so we made a full video explaining our thoughts. Let us know in the comments your favourite food from our trip.
Disney is renowned for its entertainment, and the fantasy definitely reflects that. From solving mysteries in the Midship Detective Agency to riding the Aqueduct water coaster, there is always something to do. Pirate Night brings the whole ship together for a lively deck party, while the Walt Disney Theatre features Broadway quality shows such as Aladdin, Believe, and Frozen. Guests can also take animation classes, watch films in the Buena Vista Theatre, or unwind with a dip in the pools or jacuzzis. All of the information about what is going on board can be found in the Navigator app, on the screens around the ship, or on your stateroom TV.
Disney Cruise Line maintains a cruise casual approach to most onboard areas, allowing guests to feel comfortable while still looking polished. During the day, casual attire such as shorts, t-shirts, sundresses and lightweight tops is perfectly acceptable, with swimwear restricted to pool areas. Cover-ups and appropriate footwear are expected elsewhere on board. Evenings in the main dining room generally remain casual, though guests are asked to avoid tank tops, swimwear, and overly informal clothing. Many sailings feature special theme nights, such as Pirate Night, offering opportunities for family dress up and memorable photos. Longer cruises often include designated semi-formal and formal evenings, where guests are encouraged to elevate their attire. Adult exclusive restaurants such as Palo and Remy provide an elegant dining experience. Guests are requested to dress in a manner consistent with the restaurant's refined atmosphere. Dress casual attire with a polished look is permitted, including dress pants, collared shirts, dressy tops, and clean jeans. For brunch at Palo, dress shorts are acceptable, t-shirts, swimwear, and sportswear are not permitted in these venues. Overall, Disney Cruise Line strikes a balance between comfort and elegance, offering flexible options that cater to families, whilst also encouraging guests to embrace the magic of dressing up during select evenings.
Disney Cruise Line has a family-focused atmosphere that appeals to all ages. While many guests are families with children, adults seeking a child-free experience also have plenty to enjoy. Sailing in September with the school holidays ending, the crowd skewed slightly older. Parents of children under 3 years old can sign their little ones up for a group babysitting and playtime at It's a Small World nursery on all ships for an additional fee. Between 3 and 10, children can enjoy the Ocean Club and the Oceania Lab throughout their cruise. Guests aged 11 to 14 can enjoy Edge, an interactive space for tweens with a dance floor, lounge area, high-tech music and gaming systems, karaoke, scavenger hunts, theme nights, and more. Something we see rarely mentioned is the 1820s Society, which is young adults between the ages of 18 and 20 exclusively, as the name suggests. Throughout your cruise, there are events for 18 to 20-year-olds indicated in your Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. Teens 14 to 17 have Vibe, a dedicated lounge with movies, music, and gaming, while adults 18 plus can explore the Europa adult only districts, Quiet Cove Centre Spa, and fine dining at Paolo and Remy.
With Disney being a completely new cruise line for us, there were a few things we wish we knew before boarding. First of all, embarkation times are very strict with Disney Cruise Line, and you will be waiting outside the terminal right until your allocated slot. This is based on when you check in for your cruise, and you'll be able to choose your embarkation time. As this was a last minute cruise for us, we could only choose a later time than what we would have liked. Another thing we didn't realise was that WhatsApp works on the ship's Wi Fi free of charge. Lots of Facebook groups set up their own WhatsApp groups to take advantage of this, and it's really useful for communicating with family or friends during your voyage. You might be wondering about the ship's horns. The way the horn songs work is that every sea day at noon, the ship will usually play all of the horn songs. In ports, this is not the case, and the only other time you will occasionally hear the horns is whilst sailing away from a port. During our call in Stavanger, there were local noise restrictions which meant that they were not played during sail away. Finally, something you don't see on every cruise line, you have the option of paying for shop purchases, either using your cruise card, or as Disney calls it, your key to the world card, or you have the option of using a credit or debit card for your purchases in the shop.
We only had one issue on board, and that was because of Alfie's age. Even though he was 20 at the time of sailing, he wasn't allowed to drink any alcohol. I was required to sign a parent guardian consent form to allow him to drink when I was with him. However, it was a very difficult thing to explain as our parents weren't with us. This issue was quickly resolved, however, on formal night, when free drinks were given out, we walked past and had the same issue, trying to get something to drink. Even with our previous approval, both of us were asked for our government IDs to confirm our age. So we had to rush back to the cabin. Well, me had to rush back while Alfie stood guard waiting.
As travel agents, we were able to sail at a reduced rate with Disney Cruise Line to experience what the line had to offer. This cruise would have cost over £4,500 per week in the veranda cabin. Whilst this is a high price, Disney has a lot of things included in the cruise fare. The level of service, food, and the experience you don't get on other cruise lines makes up for the extra cost. As a result of the change in itinerary, we were also refunded the difference in the port fees, with Norway actually being cheaper to dock in than the UK. Norwegian fjord cruises tend to be priced higher than the British Isles itineraries, so we were very grateful for the change, as it would be something that we had never experienced before.
Our voyage on Disney Fantasy was unforgettable. We had several memorable moments throughout our voyage. Firstly, stepping on board for the first time and being welcomed into the Grand Atrium was a magical experience. Our proposal in Remy will be something we cherish forever, and we can't thank the staff and our waiter Marcelo enough for making the moment so special and for giving us one of the original pieces of china from the restaurant. Sailing into Norway for the first time was both amazing and frightening. The sailing into Olden with the enormous fjords in pitch darkness was breathtaking. Our kayaking experience is something we are so glad we did, and all of the friends we made along the way. Finally, the Disney Believe Theatre Show is something which will stick with us for the rest of our lives. It was filled with so much nostalgia and heartfelt moments that we can't put into words. It was definitely an unforgettable cruise for all the right reasons.
Disney Fantasy was one of the most beautiful experiences we've ever had. She has a spirit like no other, sophisticated, joyful, and timeless, where elegance meets Disney magic. If we ever wanted to feel nostalgia, share great company, or simply be back on board her, Disney Fantasy herself is all we'll ever need. Our time on board is something we'll cherish for the rest of our lives, and we can't wait to sail with her again, perhaps even try her sister next year. To sum her up in 2 words, she's classically joyful, and forever will be our pretty penny.
Thanks for listening to our Disney Fantasy review and what we thought of this gorgeous ship. It's time to say goodbye to Disney Cruise Line for now, but it definitely won't be the last time we sail with them. Coming up next, we are heading back to where it all began, our return on board Cunard's Queen Anne. We want to thank everyone who has become a member of our Patreon and shown their support for our channel. It allows us to put these videos together for you all and go on more adventures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Anne.